Hi everybody, Nigel here, Nigel's Modelling Bench. This is a very quick video for one of my followers has asked a question and he's absolutely at his wit's end. He's just finishing off his Typhoon 1/24 scale and wants to get on with his Hellcat. Now I've heard a lot of talk about undercarriage braking on this kit, and the only option that's out there at the moment is the SAC version, and everybody knows what I think of white metal undercarriage, although it's definitely a lot better than what you get in the kit. The downside to the SAC version is you still have to fit it at the same time as you fit the small inserts in this, which I'll show you in a minute. So you end up building the model with the undercarriage legs almost from the start. The other option was a metal leg, but I'm not sure how that fitted. My suggestion here is, obviously I can't try it because I don't have a built model, but having looked at it and having known about issues in the past and looked at the assembly and the structure of this kit, I would like to suggest a way of seeing if you can make it work. Now Gerard will be watching this and he will probably give it a go. There's a couple of different options, and this basically applies if you've got your model built. If you haven't, I'm doing a build along on this kit very soon, the car door version, and what I'll do in there is I will work it out and I will attempt to show a way to make these undercarriage legs stronger using the plastic parts and still keeping within the build sequence, so your undercarriage legs aren't sticking out all the way through the build. So the first thing to look at here is this. Now you go through this build of this kit. I think everybody knows how the Typhoon goes together now. You build up this huge framework and these great big outriggers and spars in the wings, and then before you attach the lower wing section you fit these parts here. Now if you're having your wheels up, it doesn't matter, but if you're having wheels down, you've got these parts F43 and F42, and they are basically, you can see them here in red, and they are basically just going to stick down through the wing, and that is what your undercarriage is going to sit on. Now I think this piece itself is that way, is strong enough, but I don't think this leg here is very strong, and it looks like the undercarriage leg goes around it and it's just going to want to break open. So if you've already built the kit and you've got this broken off, what I would suggest you do is you'll have your undercarriage legs here. They come in two halves, and there you can see them sliding over that leg. So if it's actually broken off here, my suggestion would be to cut this off pretty high up, okay, and glue that part back into the undercarriage leg. Drill into the undercarriage leg whatever metal rod you can find, but I would say use something at least like 1.5 millimeters, or some steel rod of some sort, or you could like chop the end off an old Allen key and use that. It's a very hard steel, but drill it to a suitable diameter. If you've only just built the model, I would put it to one side for a couple of weeks, because the glue in there will have made that really gloopy, and when you try and drill it, it will be a bit of a mess. So yeah, let it go hard first. So drill that, then drill into there. Now if you've got enough meat left on here to get a strong enough mount in the metal of the leg, then fine. But if it's this actual part that's broken, what I would suggest you do then is drill through that and then into the other side, because on the Typhoon kit you have got the roof. Now there is a roof to the wheel well here, these parts here, and they sit on top of there like that. You can see them being fitted here. Now you could drill into that and just let the metal rod come through here and into that roof. So therefore what you would have, if I draw it for you in section, okay, so looking forward into the leading edge of the wing, this is your upper wing surface here. Then you've got the roof of the actual undercarriage bay. Then you've got this piece here, this F43, and then you've got your undercarriage leg going on here. So if you can drill into there, okay, and have it at least say 1.5 inches down inside the leg, then that will probably give you enough purchase, and it will probably be strong enough. If you haven't got enough of this left, or if that is all snapped off, carry on drilling through until you get into the undercarriage roof, and then what you'll have is the leverage. You'll have it mounted there, and it won't be able to just keep snapping that off. So that's my suggestion. If you do accidentally go through, then put the rod right through, clean it off flush, and clean off your upper wing surface. Now this is what a lot of people do with smaller kits, I may have to do it on the 48 scale Typhoon we're building, and you actually drill right through the wing and then fill and repair the top, and that gives you a very, very strong undercarriage mounting then, because if you can imagine, if I've got a metal bar here, okay, and I only mount it here, it can pivot around a lot. If I mount it here as well, now it's got a mounting there, mounting there, mounting there, it can't flex. It's a bit like this pen. If I do that, I can flex that really easy, and this is what's happening on your kit, it's just snapping off. But if you hold it in 4 places, it becomes a lot more rigid. So that's what I'm suggesting. Drill through there, through the wing, or through the top of the undercarriage bay. Drill at least say an inch and a half into your undercarriage leg, and you'll be good to go.